I plan to be here for a long time, not just a good time. And I came across a video yesterday of a woman who said she was on this app consistently making videos for a year straight. And she saw little to no growth. And she said why she saw little to no growth was because she didn't have a focus or a strategy for her channel. And I think that's a very important part of creating a YouTube channel and bringing people in, and not just bringing them in by what you say, but keeping their attention, keeping their interest. And I know sometimes I can just get on here and talk about anything, but like I said, I really want to provide value, and I want people to know they're coming to Brittany's page to see something great, something that will spark an interest, excitement in them, a vibrance in them to do something wonderful for themselves, or to change a habit from a negative one to a positive one, or to hear something that will just uplift them and motivate them to do greater, to be better, to want more, just to live a life better than anything any of us could even imagine, right? To get rid of self-limiting beliefs, to get rid of thoughts that we've been programmed with over the years. Don't you know, our brain is like a big computer, and the things that we put into our mind are like little programs, little apps. So if our brain is a smartphone, what we put in it are the apps that are on the smartphone. So whatever we watch, that's something we're programming into our computer, into our iPhone, or whatever, our smartphone. Whatever we watch, whatever we hear, whatever we listen to, whatever we speak, they're little programs. And so we need to be very intentional about what we're listening to, about who we're speaking to, what you're allowing people to speak into your life. I'm quick. Listen, I'm quick to tell somebody I don't receive that. If they have something negative to say about what I'm doing or what they believe, or they say, you're this or you're that, or you should probably do this because that's not going to work, I rebuke that. I'm not in agreement with that. I don't play that. You got to be careful about what you let people say about you or your life, unless it's somebody who loves you and it's constructive criticism and they're saying, hey, I could see how you could benefit by doing X, Y, and Z, or changing this, and it can really help you out. Then move on, move on ahead, forward with working on what they suggest. But if it's negative, you're going to have to separate yourself from a bit, let them know, hey, I don't receive that. I don't believe that, because this is what I'm doing and this is why it's going to work. I'm just not down for letting anybody say anything to you, or you listen to music and you internalize that. You don't even realize it because it's a subconscious thing. Like, the song might be a bop. You might have a little, you might have a little beat going that you like, but you got to listen to those words. What is the song saying? What is the message? Are the lyrics indicative to the things that you want to see in your life? Do you desire to be married and you're singing songs about being single and independent and not needing a man for nothing? Hello. Or is it a song talking about some sort of violence and you want peace and ease in your life, and you're wondering why you're feeling a little uneasy and you're feeling on edge because you just whooped that trick or whatever? I don't know the songs nowadays, so don't come for me with that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, you really gotta watch that. And I heard somebody else say, I was listening to a video, I think it was Myron Golden. Myron Golden is great, by the way. Check him out. But he was saying, if you're not making at least, I think it was $25,000 to $30,000 a month, he said, you have no business watching TV, going out, having a good time, entertaining yourself, because you need to get yourself in a better position. And I said, 25,000, 30,000. I wasn't even thinking that big. But he got me thinking, you really can't afford to be out here playing around unless you're actively working towards putting yourself in a better position. I can understand, I'm going to watch a little video on Netflix, a little show on Netflix, but not just sitting and spending hours and hours scrolling on social media, watching Netflix, watching YouTube videos, whatever. I can understand that. But that really hit me. And I said, okay, I gotta get busy. I gotta focus. If that means not spending time with certain people, if that means disappearing for a little bit, that's what I'm gonna have to do. That's what I'm gonna have to do. And I'm willing to do that because my family is worth it. I'm worth it. You're worth it. Yeah, so do whatever you need to do to reprogram your mind. Whenever you feel a negative thought coming in or something that goes against what it is that you want or goes against the person that you desire to be, change that thought. Change that thought. Scripture is full of truth. And if you start to feel down or think that the Lord is not hearing your prayers, or you've concocted some negative thing in your mind about what is happening or why it is happening, go to that scripture. Find something that is the opposite of that thought, because that thing's going to be truth. And so whenever a thought like that comes, speak into your life what scripture is saying. Declare scripture. Declare healing over yourself. Declare abundance. Declare kind words. Declare power, love, and a sound mind, because that's what the Lord gives us. So we're all going to do a better job of reprogramming these beautiful, wonderful computers that we have, because it's taken decades, depending on how old you are, it's taken decades to put these programs in our mind that we have. And it's going to take some work to reprogram. So do whatever you need to do to reprogram your biggest and bestest computer. Did I say bestest? I sure did. Your biggest and best computer. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.